Libs of TikTok has reported that Victor Divergilio, who was charged with criminal mischief after scratching 5 Teslas at a parking lot in Long Island, reportedly told police that Elon Musk and President Trump should effing die. The kind and tolerant left. And this guy, by the way, looks like an old man, right? This is from the New York Post. As a gigantic ad at the top that is not going away. There it is. 83. Holy crap with the ads here. 83-year-old vandal scratches 5 Teslas at Long Island Mall in tantrum over Elon Musk and Trump, says the police. There we go. We got a little story for you.
What are they doing this for? Great wrong is being done to the people of Tesla and to our customers. Tesla is a peaceful company that has made great cars, great products. That's all it's done. Hasn't harmed anyone. And yet people are committing violence. They're firebombing Tesla dealerships. They're shooting guns into stores. They're threatening people. They're issuing death threats against me and other Tesla personnel. What are they doing this for? Why?
Because they're really angry, and the people that they believe and follow are basically telling them without saying it out loud to destroy Tesla because they hate you and Trump. And they know Trump is friends with you, and they think this is a way to get to him. It's the same tactics they use on YouTubers they don't like. They don't necessarily destroy their cars, but they try to contact where they work. They try to contact their wives. They try to contact their personal lives. They try to ruin everything and take away their funding sources because they can't stand to see the opposition, which is the way they wake up every morning and look at people, succeed.
And what's happening, it seems to me, is they're being fed propaganda by the far left. And they believe it. It's really unfortunate. But the real...
It goes to show just how easy it is to manipulate a simple-minded human being, which is really unfortunate.
The problem is not the people. It's not like the crazy guy that firebombs a Tesla dealership. It's the people pushing the propaganda that caused that guy to do it.
100%.
Those are the real villains here.
That's a really good point, because the people pushing the propaganda and getting other people to do it are never held accountable because they're not actually doing anything tangible, actionable that you can get them in trouble for. They find a way to manipulate other people to do the bad things for them. And then that way, the people that get manipulated are the ones that get in trouble, and the people pushing the propaganda can continue pushing propaganda and never worry about getting in trouble ever. It's kind of messed up when you think about it. A scraggly octogenarian. Well, that's one hell of a way to start an article. A scraggly octogenarian allegedly scratched 5 Teslas at a Long Island Mall in a tantrum over Elon Musk and President Trump. He later told the Post it was all a big mix-up. Oh. No, you see, you understand, I didn't mean to scratch those 5 cars. I was just stumbling to my own car, and yeah, it's just one big mix-up. Victor Divergilio, 83, caused $23,000 in damages to cars at the Roosevelt Field Mall in Garden City on Sunday afternoon, and allegedly fumed to detectives that Tesla's CEO Musk should die, and so should Trump fucking die, according to the criminal complaint. Yikes, my guy. But he sang a different tune in a brief phone interview with the Post on Wednesday. Of course, because these people are schizophrenic psychopaths. They have multiple personality disorder. If I did something against him, it wouldn't be simply scratching their cars. Oh, damn, that's even worse. Don't say that, buddy. He said, referring to Musk, though he admitted he was no fan of the billionaire who has led the Trump administration's cut-seeking Department of Government Efficiency. Divergilio allegedly used a key to carve up the 5 Teslas at around 1:50 p.m. This is in broad daylight, but denied doing it when the police showed him footage that appeared to show him scratching the vehicles. Yeah, that guy, that's me. That's not me. But fuck Elon, fuck Trump. I hope they die. Yeah, that's me, but I wasn't keying any car. Oh, that's even worse. He admits it's him, showing him keying the cars. He says, that's not me. Yeah, but I was getting my keys because I just paid and I wanted to see how much money I had. He then violently ranted about Musk and President Trump. This guy's not doing himself any favors. Musk owns Tesla. Yeah, he's getting thrown out at the end of the month. He should die, all right. So should Trump fucking die, he allegedly said. Divergilio was charged with criminal mischief and released at his arraignment in Nassau County Criminal Court Wednesday morning. At his arraignment, Divergilio was ordered by a judge to undergo a mental health evaluation. I think that's probably a good place to start. I'd agree with that. On Wednesday, he told the Post he had gotten off the bus and was holding groceries and the keys because he sometimes loses them while walking home. So you hold your keys the entire time you're walking home in your hand and you're caught on camera scratching these cars, but that wasn't you? I didn't do what they said. I just spent a horrible night in jail like a criminal, said Divergilio. By the way, he's probably like doing the right thing by saying it wasn't me, even though it was obviously him. Lawyers are probably loving that. Be like, yep, keep saying that's not you. Who described himself as a Vietnam vet who suffers from PTSD. Damn, now I feel bad. Damn, that's just really sad. I walked through and they said I scratched the cars. He is due back in court on April 30th. I don't understand. I really don't, Divergilio said shortly after getting released. I didn't do it. The incident follows a slew of similar attacks targeting Tesla vehicles after Musk joined the Trump administration. Now, I got to tell you guys, like, this is what really sucks about these stories. Like, it's always fun to, like, point and laugh, like, oh, crazy schizo, like, ha, ha, ha. And then you start reading and you find out he's like, oh, he's a Vietnam vet. He's mentally not all there. And it's like, damn, it's almost like the country has failed these people. And when I say like make asylums great again, I mean that for people like this, where they need to get the help they desperately need. Maybe not like an insane asylum for everyone, maybe not a padded room for everyone, but a sincere health evaluation and some hand holding from the community to assist them, because holy shit, that's just tragic reading that. And pairing that with everything that's been happening with Teslas out there, I'm of the mind where it's like not enough bad things can happen to the people doing it. But when you find out that it's like an old dude that's a Vietnam vet, it's like my brain just kind of changes. It shouldn't, but it does, because I'm like, damn, this is different. This is different. Like younger, like a 24-year-old kid doing it that's been indoctrinated with propaganda is someone that needs to learn to think for themselves, and they just haven't. This is someone that who knows what the hell happened in Vietnam with them. And it's really sad. So I hope he's able to get the help he needs, and I hope he faces the consequences of his actions. But at the end of the day, this shit with the Tesla scratching and destroying them needs to stop, because holy shit, it has gotten completely out of hand. And I will leave that one there, but damn, I'm just like blown away. The DCV Titan for the 5 said, JT, just because the guy says he's a vet doesn't mean he's actually a vet. Stolen valor is a thing. Oh, that's going back to talking about that story I covered way back. And that's very true. It's very true. Actually, that happens more often than you think. Stolen valor is definitely a thing, but almost in a weird way. It's kind of like, even if the guy lied about it, it's like, it's still bad. Like he's clearly got some mental issue going on. But yeah, there's definitely a mental thing going on. Why is this piece of red. Why can't I? There we go. Gotta like tuck this under because it's, there we go.